American Jesse Marsch, whose coaching resume includes stints in England's Premier League, Germany's Bundesliga and Major League Soccer, has been named coach of the Canadian men's soccer team. Canada Soccer said Marsch, the former coach of Leeds United, RB Leipzig, Red Bull Salzburg, New York Red Bulls, and Montreal Impact, takes over immediately with a contract that runs through July 2026. Marsch, who becomes the 20th Canadian men's head coach, has a 170-66-103 managerial record, according to Canada Soccer. Jesse is a transformational leader who will drive progress for our men's national team, and for Canadian soccer more broadly, as we entered the most important time in the domestic history of our sport, Kevin Blue, Canada's Soccer's Chief Executive Officer and General Secretary, said in a statement. He's been a successful manager at the highest levels of global football, helped advance a CONCACAF nation out of the group stage at the FIFA World Cup, and is an experienced builder who will make a significant impact on the landscape of our sport. The Canadian men have been without a permanent coach since John Herdman stepped down last August to take over Toronto FC. Assistant coach Mauro Biello has been serving as interim coach since then. The former Canadian international was a candidate for the permanent job. Canada Soccer said Marsch's hiring was assisted by major philanthropic contributions from the owners of the three Canadian-based MLS clubs, Vancouver Whitecaps, CF Montreal, Joey Saputo, and Toronto FC, Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment, and supplemented by other private donors. In recognition of their significant philanthropic support, Marsch's position will be formally titled as the MLS Canada men's national team head coach during the term of his initial contract, Canada Soccer said. This type of donor recognition is common at universities and hospitals, in NCAA sports, and is starting to be used in the Canadian sports system, for example, with the Stollery family women's national team head coach support at Golf Canada. Blue's resume included stints as athletic director at the University of California, Davis, and senior associate director of athletics at Stanford University. A former U.S. international midfielder, Marsch played 14 seasons with DC United, the Chicago Fire and Chivas USA from 1996 to 2009. He served as an assistant coach under Bob Bradley's staff on the U.S. team that reached the round of 16 at the 2010 FIFA World Cup in South Africa. He coached the Montreal Impact, now CF Montreal, to a 12-16-6 record in 2012 season but left by mutual agreement after the expansion club's inaugural season. He took over New York Red Bulls in 2015 and was named Coach of the Year after leading the club to the MLS Supporters' Shield. In 2018, he moved elsewhere in the Red Bull soccer family, joining RB Leipzig in Germany's Bundesliga as assistant manager to Ralf Rangnick.